Yo guys, sorry, you already know that today we are back playing some more Digimon Survive. We are here ready to fight Kaito and his new creation, whatchamacallit, what's your name? What's your name? Boltboutamon. Piedmon gave Kaito an offer he couldn't refuse, so Piedmon and Myotismon fused. And now we have to try and beat this thing. And, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. Like, you know, we should be able to do some damage and hurt it, but, like, I have my doubts, personally, but we shall see. This is our first time using Seraphimon, which I'm very excited about. So 492, 100% accuracy. All right, this seems good. I think this is too good to be true. I think something's going to happen halfway through the fight that's going to make this way harder, but I don't know what that could possibly be. What? Oh. Okay, so we're just going to miss all of our attacks. All right, so that has to be story things. That was a 100% accurate chance, and we missed. So good to know this fight actually is going to mean nothing. Alright, but at least now we know. I am still going to Digivolve and at least somewhat try. I'm going to try to get these chests, because now I realize that, attacking, I mean, I can actually use an Awesome Quake and get both chests, and, I mean, 45% chance to hit. This would actually make sense to miss. But, yeah, alright, there's probably going to be more to this fight than meets the eye. Which is a little bit what I expected. Because surely this isn't going to be our only fight against Boltboutamon. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna keep trying as if I'm actually playing. Maybe I misread. Maybe I didn't actually have a 100% chance to hit. Maybe it was something else. I don't think it was. But 82% chance to hit. But I feel like we're just gonna miss. Oh no, we actually hit. Alright, I just don't know how to read. I swore that said 100% with Seraphimon. Alright, never mind, hold up. This is actually like a fight then. We're gonna go ahead and Digivolve. Alright, well, no, I still don't regret the Awesome Quake decision to at least get both of the chests out of the way. No, we definitely can't reach with the Mad Dog Fire. Alright, let's see what he does. Because if he just starts one-shotting our Digimon, then there's not much we can do. But, oh wait, we might actually get to go first, because Dynarexamon. Nope. Pernicious Waltz. Well, he did one-shot Chromon and Seraphimon. Alright, cool. Yeah, I might end up just, turning the difficulty down. I really thought this was about to be a scripted loss, of a battle. Not evolution. At the very least, I was gonna be like, well, what if I just, you know, increase all my stats? I want to get a good idea as to, like, how much damage I can even do to him. 1262. I mean, this might work. Servicemon, I don't think I can even reach with this, so instead I will try to keep whatchamacallit. Actually, no, wait, I don't even need to use an item. Why don't I just use this? That's gonna restore more HP. So if Dynarexamon can just basically 1v1, then we'll be alright. Now I can get a side attack off. For 15-14. Alright, Dynarexamon might actually just win us this 1v1. All of our other Digimon might not matter. Ah, it's a cutscene that's gonna make him stronger or something. Oh, he's just killing everybody. And everybody died. The end. Dynarexamon, the fact that he's just about to 1v1 this thing is pretty incredible. Alright, so what happens now? No, this can't be happening. How is that thing so strong? You're just too weak, pathetic. Alright, so this is a scripted loss, despite the fact that we actually probably would have won. That makes me feel good about the grind and training that we put into our Digimon. You're too weak, pathetic. Anytime you can beat the master like this, you're hopeless. You know we're out crushing for you, and the entire world along with him. Stop, Kaito. Mio would never want this. Don't you dare pretend to know what Mio would want to talk about. You know who understands what she wants most? Me, her big brother. I doubt that. You never even listened to her. Or maybe you had a thing for her. Is that it? A what? Now you're like that stalker trying to get your dirty hands on Mio. Sure. No, I was supposed to protect you. You did a good job, but, you know, games go to script itself. Kaito's lost his mind. He really intends to kill me. That's right, he might actually succeed in destroying both worlds. Huh? I mean, at this point, you might as well just let the master do his thing. Like, have you noticed now, Kaito? Yes, ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. There you are. What? Found you. You can't hide from me? Let's go, Boltboutamon. Everything must be destroyed for revenge for Kaito. Sure. Good luck with that. Alright, so I guess we'll fight him again. What the hell is going on? You okay, Takuma? Hang in there. I'm fine, don't worry. But where'd Kaito go? We have to stop him. Can we? Did you know how strong he is? Next time he might actually kill you. I understand the fear, but we have to go after him, or else... Or else what? Remember how he said something? That was probably... the Master and Miyuki. If Boltboutamon kills Miyuki along with the Master, we're stuck here, and that's not all. Both worlds will be in danger. This is bad. What should we do? Follow Kaito's footprints? No, we are too exhausted. We should go back to school for now. Once we recover some strength, we can head to the Master. Shouldn't we go after him now? Otherwise, how will we know where the Master is? I know where the Master is. You what? Renamon stayed quiet before, so she wouldn't interrupt the search for Kaito. Now's the time to tell us, Renamon. Where's the Master? The Master's true body is... under the shrine. Interesting. Okay. I think the professor was finding some stuff under the shrine, but maybe there's even further down. Oh, that was the entirety of part 11? Oh, we're in part 12. Ooh, we might be getting to the end of this game sooner than later. I think I've heard that part 12 is like a full-length chapter, so this is probably going to take, you know, quite a few episodes and quite a few fights. But alright, I'm feeling good that we are almost towards the end of this game. That makes me very, very happy. Morning, everyone. Morning, Takuma. You're just in time for breakfast. Hey, Takuma, you managed to get some sleep? Yeah, I slept okay. Felt wrong, though. You know, going to bed when really we need to find Kaito as soon as possible. Believe me, I know the anxiety you're feeling all too well, but we needed that rest. If you fight someone and lose, you won't win a rematch without at least resting up first. Coming from Renamon, that means a lot. You must want to save Miyuki more than anyone. But he kept us cool and told us to rest, betting on the chance that we'll save her. Yeah, so we had to explain what happened to Digimon and the others. And I deeply appreciate your consideration. Thank you for telling me everything. What's more, you needn't worry about us. We merely traded one home for another. I can look after the little ones and the weak, as I did before her rowdiness arrived. Digimon. I must admit, when her rowdiness first came to us, I found her quite a little terror. But now when I think of her rowdiness, no, of our queen, I am filled with pride. Though for her sake, I truly hope that you are able to save her brother. We will, no matter what. Yes, as long as we refuse to give up, I'm sure we'll find a way. Anyway, now that's settled, why don't we all have breakfast? Speaking of which, is it just me, or does this look like a real feast? I worked hard to make the meal something special. After all, this will be the last thing we eat here. Alright, we're about to go up against Boltboutamon and the Master. Once we're done with this meal, we'll probably never come back here again. I guess that means we don't have to worry about making this food last anymore. I'm just gonna dig in, this looks great! Help yourself. Here, this is for you, Takuma. Thanks, but isn't this a little bit much? Since we don't know what we're in for, we need to eat a lot to keep our strength up. That's right, nobody's gonna go easy on you just because you're feeling hungry. Honestly, I don't know what we'd do without Allie and her cooking skills. Oh, we really looked out that she's such a good cook. I look forward to every meal. This is a random thought that crossed my head, but did we actually get to keep those items that we got in the fight with Boltboutamon? Because it was like a scripted loss, but like, we didn't get the confirmation that like we got the items for winning. But we did open the chest, so did I get to keep them? I don't even know what they were though, because I didn't pay attention to what they were. So I don't even know if I have them or not. Oh well. I went over that already. You should know, flattery will get you nowhere. But we'll get a second. Since this is our last meal, I want to try everything. Everyone's acting so bright and cheerful. They must be working hard to hide their fear and anxiety. That takes real strength. The least I can do is smile and eat my pill too. Alright, let's see how this turned out. This is great. Oh, you in for seconds too, Takuma? What? No, I really think this is good. I was just kidding, thank you. I got some bad news for you, Takuma. I'm taking all the seconds. Hey, don't worry. If you want them that badly, you can have them. Oh, Takuma, you're too kind. No need to fight. I actually made more than we needed, so Takuma can have seconds too. Made more than we needed? Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about how many portions I was making. Oh, she must have made enough for Kaito too. What do you think Kaito's doing right now? Eating breakfast like us? Actually, never mind. That doesn't seem likely. After all, he wants to destroy this place. What I don't get is, if he's going to beat the Master for us, can we just let him? No, even if he opposes the Master, that doesn't necessarily make him our ally. Besides, nobody knows what will happen to this world if the Master is defeated. And the effect it may have on the real world is even less certain. Plus, Kaito was pretty clear about going after Miyuki, too. Well, it pays me to even consider it. If she were to die, we'd have no way back to our world. We'd be stuck here forever. Besides, he has to destroy everything, and I at least want to protect the little ones. Yeah, I guess that won't work. Man, what's Kaito even thinking? Yeah, he's gone completely off the deep end, which was basically expected. I mean, I can kind of see where he's coming from. Miu was everything to him. Losing her must have filled him with anger and pain. I really can't bear to see the world going without her. Still, there's no reason to destroy the world. Now that Miu's gone, we'll just have to stop her annoying older brother for her. Yeah, pretty much. We'll need to try that much harder for Miu's sake. Another reason for a hearty breakfast, Owie. I think I'll have seconds after all. Hey, at least some for me too. I think this is the definition of first come, first serve. You should know that by now. What? Don't you know eating too fast makes you fat? Like I care, I'll have some more too, Owie. Alright, but don't eat too fast, okay? You'll choke. This may be the last time we get to do this. Eat together, laugh together, any of it. That thought makes this moment, desperate as we are to act normal, feel precious. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared about the fights ahead, but we can't run anymore. The game is starting to make it seem that, you know, once we leave here, it's just going to be fight after fight after fight. So we'll see if that is the case, or if we're being lied to. I don't know. All we can do right now is keep pushing forward. I don't know if there's going to be any more free time to go around and just sort of do last minute, you know, checkouts with everybody, or if it's just off to the races and we have what we have. Man, that was great. But no, you ate practically everything. What? You got a problem with that? That was really good, Owie. Thanks for everything you've done for us. Oh, you don't have to put it like that. This may have been our last meal here, but it's not like we'll never eat together again. Let's go forward with that mindset. Right, let's do that. Having finished breakfast, we quickly got our things and met in front of the school. Then without a word, we all lined up to bid farewell to the rundown school building. We could see Digimon and the others behind the windows. This place is their home now. We all waved to them, then turned to go. We were headed for the shrine where Kaito, Boltboutamon, Miyuki, and the Master waited. That was the start of our final day here. The one that would see an end to everything. Alright, I mean, this seems pretty final. Alright, but we do get one last explanation thing. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I mean, let's try and do... Well, exploration is different than free time, so I guess we might not get any megas from anybody. But who knows? I don't know if megas are something that you even have access to on your first time, if that's another thing that's locked behind a second playthrough, or if I just needed to do better with my bonds with everybody. I have no idea, but it is what it is. Should I have a chat with Minoru? Sure. What if we have a chat with the wall first? One of the murals the professor told us about before? Oh yeah, the one with the Shrine Maiden calling the Raging Komonogami or something. As you can tell, because it depicts humans and invading prey into the Komonogami. And the Shrine Maiden herself likely held some special role among humans. Traditionally, they serve as intermediaries. She may have been one for the Komonogami. What about the mural? What's it supposed to mean again? I think that's a depiction of some monster rampaging through our world. Isn't that what you said, Professor? Yes, exactly. I believe the legends of various monsters around the world are based on Komonogami. This is, of course, only a hypothesis, but that is my contention. But then, how does the Shrine Maiden fit in? She can interact with such powerful beings. That in itself would lend her great authority, and more importantly, Professor, please excuse me, I'm afraid I got a little lost in thought. Sure thing. Alright, Minoru, what do you actually have to say? All this tension's really getting to me, Takuma. I mean, any way you look at it, this is, the moment of truth we're coming up on here. It sure is. And when I think of how this is it, all the other stuff starts racing through my head. Like, about everything that's happened so far, about Ryo and Shuji. And of course me too. Kaito really cared for her, you know? Yeah, even after he got thrown into this world, his first concern was how to help Miu. But it's pretty incredible if you think about it. I could barely take care of myself. I always admired him for, how should I say it, for not losing sight of what's important. He had this unshakable strength when it came to doing whatever he set his mind to. So now I don't know what we can say to him to keep him from destroying the world. Minoru's right, Kaito was always strong. And not just in terms of brawn, there was an inner strength to him as well. What can we say to him that would make him lose his desire to destroy the world? I mean, we've tried Miu's words, and he just doesn't like when we're speaking for Miu, but I don't know. It's definitely not flattery. So, I don't know. I'm still going to try it. We'll see. I can't think of anything that might move Kaito as much as Miu's words. Well, you're probably right, but it's no use wishing for what we haven't got. Yeah, sorry. And Kaito can be such a pain in the neck if only weren't so stubborn. Even if that's also what makes him so strong. Yeah, Kaito's always been simple and straightforward. Maybe that's why he snapped when he lost what was really important to him. When you think about it like that, maybe being so straightforward isn't a good thing. Anyway, I'll think over what I'm going to say to Kaito. I just hope it's enough to get him to think twice about destroying the world. We shall see. What do we do now? Oh, back to the inner shrine. We found another area further within. Should we head in there? Sure. Let's go. I guess I should probably take a quick stock and look if I have any items to use. Yeah, I'll talk with Saki then, but hold on. Let me, before I forget, do I have anything? Yeah, alright. Let's raise the speed of somebody. Your speed's really low, sure. And then special defense. Where's Falcomon? Falcomon got completely one-shot in the last fight. I want to try and up his defenses if I can. And then I'll just quickly look at the equipment. If there's anything that needs to go on. I'm just looking for like +3s. And then if I even have any. Wait, this is +2. We don't have any. That is resistances. I don't care about resistances. That's defense is +2. So yeah, the only thing I have are defenses +2. I don't have anybody that's just holding like a defense +1, right? You're +3. They're +2. +2. Okay, yeah, we should be. That should be fine. All right, just wanted to double check. Yeah, let's talk with Saki. I guess we're getting everybody's final thoughts before we head to the sort of final confrontation. Why do you think Kaito was so concerned about Miyu anyway? Because she was his sister? But didn't the way he looked after her seem a little excessive for that? I mean, sure, Miyu did make herself queen, which was a crazy thing to do. But from talking to her, anyone could see she was actually pretty well put together. That's true, Miyu doesn't seem sensitive enough for Kaito to be so worried about her. I know, right? Or not that I need to know why Kaito is so overprotective of her. After all, there are some things you don't want to share with anyone. Yeah, I mean, we know why. But it's not like he's going around sharing out with everybody. As if she hadn't gotten so worked up about her that he wound up the way he did. If only he'd learned to rely on others instead of putting everything on himself. I couldn't agree more. Kaito never said anything to us. He never talked about his pain, never asked for help. Sounds like Saki didn't want him keeping that all bottled up inside. Kaito was here right now. What would you say to him? What would you want to tell him? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever put it into words before. But I don't want Kaito to keep suffering through this on his own either. What would be the best way to get that across to Kaito? To stop lashing out, that he's not alone. I want to tell him that he's not alone, that he has friends. Really, I feel the same way you do. I wish he'd relied on us more. Problem is, Kaito needs, to want to rely on us first. So I want to encourage him to share the load he's carrying, even now. Alright, we got Infinity with Saki up, so that's good. That's pretty much how I feel. Anyway, Kaito's really sweet, so I'm sure I'll get what you're trying to say. You think Kaito is sweet? Of course, he can be kind of brash, so maybe it's hard to see, but he'd always do what nobody else wanted to say. Stand out front whenever we talked with an enemy. And I feel like he looked out for all of us, not just Miyu. Yeah, you're right. I may not have put it into words, but he really was very thoughtful. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm sure Kaito is down there somewhere. We just need to hurry up and find him. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and go straight. I don't really care about all the other side stuff that we could be looking at. It's not a big deal to me at this point. They're tantalizing me with being so close to the end of being able to never play this game again. I have to take this chance. I don't believe this. Runamon, is something wrong? Go to the next level. It's open. Ooh, and it wasn't before. Or rather, it's been destroyed. What are you talking about? The door is normally locked shut. You need a key to open the way to the lowest level. But it looks like it's been forced open. Wait, are you saying Boltboutamon tore this thing open? How much strength must it have taken to tear through this massive door? A lot. Everyone's trying not to look at the broken door, and I know all too well why that is. Seeing the aftermath of such destruction shows the power of the threat we're facing. If we're all scared right now, forcing ourselves to move forward isn't a good idea. And I could use some time to calm down. Myself. Maybe we should take a break? I know, we can spend some time looking at the murals. We don't know much about these. But I don't want to. But fine, if I have to. Professor, last time we came here, you said you hadn't finished investigating, but have you found out anything else? I'm afraid I wasn't able to make any new discoveries concerning these murals. As said before, it seems some immense power brought tragedy to a great many. But I can't get any more than that from this mural. What about this one? Wasn't it humans and Kemonogami suffering? No, something about 4 godlike beings? Yes, the 4 godlike beings from ancient legends. This mural includes aspects of them. And the composition still bothers me. Heaven is traditionally above and hell below. No, I'm afraid I can't offer any interpretation of this mural either. I remain curious, but we don't have the time to stop and try to interpret them now. Regretfully, I believe we should move ahead. Right. Someone ready to move on now? Feeling not to moving forward, are we? Honestly, I'm pretty scared. There's no guarantee we'll all make it out okay. We can't just leave Kaito like this. I can't afford to give in to my fears. Yeah, and I mean, if you stand here and do nothing, the worlds get destroyed. If you fight and lose and you die, then, you know, the world gets destroyed. It's kind of, you know, you might as well at least try because there's at least that chance that you win. But if you sit here and do nothing, then, I mean, you're just letting yourself die. So, yeah, we kind of have to. That's Spirit, don't worry, I'll keep everyone safe. Emma, could you please not steal my thunder? I intend to protect everyone too. Our foes are fierce. We must be vigilant and neither shrink back nor stop from fear. Isn't that right, Minoru? Right, in fact, I'll lead the charge. That's quite reassuring. Let me tell you, I'm sure you're alright to move forward, hoping to talk to Kaito. Likely we'll come to a fight, but I would encourage you to keep trying to reach him. But it looks like everyone's ready to get going again. If Kaito will listen to us, we could even go back to supporting one another like before. No, I'm sure that's how it will go. I need to believe that and move forward without fear. Alright, let's move forward. No fear here. Oh, baby. I'm still holding out hope that as we get to, like, the final battle that we, like, everybody else gets to have megas, but, like, I don't know, I probably shouldn't expect that, because it's still probably based on, your affinity or whatever. Ooh, what is all this? I'll talk about the walls in here have lots of drawings, too. Yeah, they do, and another huge mural covering the whole wall. Incredible, this mural is like nothing else I've ever seen. It appears to be portraying the link between humans and Komotogami. They're bound together by what looks like a string. Might this be meant to explain that humans and Komotogami were once much closer? No, if that were all, surely the only murals would suffice. But then, what is this expressing? The center of the body, is that meant to be the heart? Or perhaps the soul? Oh, what do you mean? It's an even more fundamental part of one's being than the heart, the essence of oneself. Humans have referred to this concept as the soul since ancient times. Takuma, Aguma, surely you two have also felt a connection on that level. One that goes beyond trust or affection, as if you were inextricably linked together. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. It's how I know Takuma was my favorite child. Yes, of course, I felt that way myself. But humans in certain Komotogami are each bound to a specific individual. Someone with whom they feel they belong, as if they are two halves of the same soul. So, you're like the other half of my soul? It's actually a little embarrassing to talk about. Takuma must have been like that for Kaito. I wonder what it feels like for him to have half his soul fused with Paimon. Hey, don't get so down now. Remember, it's because Kaito's on the verge of making a huge mistake that we gotta remind him of what's right. I couldn't agree more. Half of Boltboutamon is Dracmon. Which means if we can change Kaito's mind, we can stop him from destroying the world. Patch released to the lowest level, where Miyuki and the Master are waiting. I hope you're all ready for this. You bet we are. Let's go save Kaito and Miyuki. It all comes down to this. We've got to find a way to reach Kaito and Miyuki. We're both prepared to fight as well. However hard things get, we'll triumph in the end. We have to. I've seen enough suffering. We don't need more. Let's all make it out of this together. Every last one of us. I'm sure we can find a way for this to end well. Let's trust in that as we move forward. Okay, everyone, follow me. Alright. We're going. We are going. Takuma, can I talk with you about one last thing? Sure. What is it? I've been thinking about what to say to Kaito since the professor told us about fusion. Only I can't seem to come up with anything, and I end up focusing on my regrets instead. I just can't help feeling like there was more that I could have done for Kaito. Like, even after we lost Mio, I could have been there for her more than I was. I keep thinking of all these things I should have done. All that's on my mind. Even though I know it's pointless to dwell on what's in the past. Is it really pointless, though? I feel like that's not true. Regrets can be painful, but there must be some way Aoi can put them to good use. Aoi's regrets can shape the future. Well, you can't help how you feel, but you can use your regrets to shape the future. Nobody gets everything right on the first try. That's why it's so important to reflect. I'm sure that next time you'll know enough to make the right choice. Yeah! That's very kind of you to say. And you're right, I should try and learn from my regrets. You know, I think talking with you about this has made me realize something. Maybe things turn out like this for Kaito because he tried not to have any regrets. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. Well, take Mio. He was always overprotective of her, no matter how much she hated it. And it takes strength to believe what you did was right despite what others think. Well, it feels like a kind of strength, the strength of a fragile heart. Because once you realize you were wrong about something, it's going to hurt that much more. That's a good point. You know, I've always thought of Kaito as confident and strong. But, looked at another way, maybe he had his own weaknesses that... Yeep? What happened? What was that sound? My phone went off. Apparently I got a text? Huh? Hey, what's the big deal? It's just another one of those garbled messages, right? Actually, no. I mean, parts of it are still garbled, but I can read some of it. Wait, really? Can I see? Sure, here. It's something about being worried for Aoi? I feel like this is probably from one of my parents. This makes no sense. How is their reception so far underground? Why is the text readable? Maybe I better ask the others, to see if anyone else got a message. Did you get a message? I just checked to see if I had any messages. Turns out I got nothing. Go figure. Minoru says that like he doesn't care, but he looks a little disappointed. Yeah, I could send you a text once we make it out of here. A lot of good that'll do. What I want is a message from someone in our world now. Yeah, I figured. But look, I don't know why we're getting texts now or why they're less garbled, but I'm sure everyone's waiting for you. I'll bet you get a bunch of texts all at once. I appreciate you cheering me up and all. It's kind of making me feel even more alone. What? No way. You're so good with people. I bet you've got tons of friends. Seriously, give it a rest. The more you talk about it, the worse I feel. And this sucks. No friends. I feel that. Saki, what about you? Hey, check it out. I got a text too. Let's see. The part I can read is asking if I'm okay and taking my medicine. Well, it's clear someone's concerned about you, but it's hard to make out the details. Sure, I guess. But wait, I don't remember hearing your phone go off. That's because I put it on silent. Hey, that's a good idea. Everyone silence your phone so the alerts don't surprise us. Alright, okay. Done. Sorry to scare you, everyone. I just set mine to silent too. Thanks, guess we're ready to go then. Let's head straight for the master. Alright, let's see what we're about to see. Hello, master. We're here to destroy you, I guess. Oh boy. What is this? What the hell happened here? Are these enemies? They've been beaten to a pulp. Luckily the master's, Kenzoku. Since we can still see that they must be recently slain. Kaito did also on his own? That guy's something else. Hey, who's that lying, in that pile of Kenzoku corpses? Oh, Miyuki? Hang in there, Miyuki. Miyuki. No, it seems she's simply unconscious. Is she still alive? Oh, I'm so worried. Yes, I can feel a pulse, and her continued existence means she must be alive. So this is strange. How is it she's separated from the master? Maybe because of something Kaito did? Bingo. I was able to pull her right out of the master thanks to Boltboutamon. Kaito. I really did plan on killing her, but I changed my mind. What made you do that? Now that's a good question. See, I don't have anything against Miyuki, though I did pay her back for attacking us. Well, that's a relief. We've avoided the worst case scenario. Miyuki's safe, and if we can talk some sense into Kaito, maybe there's hope for us yet. Or he's gonna say, I want Miyuki to get me to the real world so I can destroy everyone there too. Kaito, won't you please stop? Miyuki's safe now. That means we can all go back. There's no need to destroy the world. Can't we work together like before and go home? Go home? What point is there in going home? It's not like Miyu's gonna be there. Nothing will ever be like it was before, so I'm gonna destroy it all. What's the point of that? You'd be destroying your own world too. And not just that, anywhere you've ever had any memories with Miyu. The everyday happiness you could have had with someone, your own desires to live. You'd bring an end to all of that. So what? Miyu wouldn't have any part of it anyway. Keep talking that way and I might finish you off first. So, it sounds mighty convenient that he didn't kill Miyuki, despite the fact that he still wants to kill everyone. So, what's the point of not doing it right away? What? Hehehe. Don't talk to me like you know anything about the memories I have of Miyu. Should have been able to make a whole lot more. And who do you think stole that from us? Who is it that robbed Miyu of her happiness? Well, I mean, if you made it after the real world, I feel like Miyu would never have talked to you ever again. So I still feel like you probably would, have not had memories made with Miyu anymore. The coward of a master, hiding down here this whole time. I built this world and ours for making her life so hard. But now it's time for some payback. I'll tear everything down with my own two hands. No, Kaito. I still feel the same way I did last time we met. Miyu wouldn't want this. I never did like that self-righteous attitude of yours. And don't use Miyu's name so lightly. You may as well be another enemy who let her die. Yes, you're all enemies, every last one of you. So I'm gonna crush you here and now. Go, Boltboutamon, I'll kill them all. As you wish, Kaito. Here we go, brace yourselves, everyone. You all failed, Miyu. All of you, out of my sight. Okay. Let's see how this is set up. Is it just gonna be similar thing, 4-1? Yeah, we have all of the main ones. And then we can bring 2 others, and I think that the 2 others I'm going to bring are going to be Rafimon. I was going to bring Renamon, but, I mean, you're like a virus, right? Can I look at what you're weak to? You are weak to light, though. So Renamon might not be the worst idea. Sure. We'll do that. I'm going to at least start the battle. We'll see. I might save the battle for the next time. Let's see. Start bat. Does it just like start? Alright, he has like 4,000 HP now. And I still feel like he's gonna like one-shot half my team. But we shall see. Alright, yeah, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here. And on the next time we are going to do this fight against Boltboutamon, which, you know, should be interesting, and I feel like it's probably going to be not as straightforward. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, one-shots all my Digimon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get halfway through and then it stops and something else happens. Who really knows? But we will find out as we get towards the end of this game, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you're looking forward to that. If so, let me know, and I'll see you then. So till then, peace out.